Hi guys, this is the Swedish pancake video we talked about, I promised, and this is literally the first chance I'm getting to cook in my kitchen. I went hunting all weekend, so I was not around, and my wife's been gone, so I've been batching it just a bit. This is gonna be awesome. These are great pancakes. They're freaking tasty. So your kids are gonna love them, and you can make them as healthy as you wanna make them. So my wife is gluten-free and celiac, so the type of flour we use is going to be something like this, all right? So this full circle gluten-free waffle and pancake mix is a great flour because it's a pastry flour and you cannot even tell. One more time. You cannot even tell that it is a gluten-free. Nobody knows who eats these pancakes would never tell they're actually eating healthy flour. Here's another one called Pamela's Pancake and Waffle Mix. It's also gluten-free. So for those of you who don't have to worry about that, just use normal flour, all right? But that's how we cook in our house. So gluten-free, I'm gonna use this stuff right now because actually my wife doesn't do as well with this. She's not around, she's not having any of these. So these are gonna be for me and us. So we're gonna get some. Now here's the hard part. You're gonna say, well, how much flour do I put in, all right? So just wait. By the way, you can use milk, you can use hazelnut milk, you can use almond milk, you can use kefir. This is goat kefir. We talked about just milk if you want to use 2%. I'm gonna say avoid skim because there's nothing in it. You want some fat, plus it's healthy. So anyway, I'm gonna use right here. This stuff does not taste like goat's milk. It's amazing. People would think it's just cows. So how much do we use? I'm gonna make this for, let's just say I'm gonna use about 16 to 18 ounces of milk, all right? And then I'm gonna put a little bit of this in, the goat kefir, because it's gonna be more like buttermilk. How's that? And I'm putting in total of roughly 24 ounces of liquid. So these are not gonna be actually thick pancakes. So I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I'm actually putting it in my blend tech. Okay, so here's what I got going. It's just milk right now. And then I'm gonna put in how much flour? This much flour, I'll show you. So we're gonna put about, that's probably gonna end up being close to 3/4 of a cup, if not 1 cup, all right? There's probably a cup in there right now. Awesome, clouds. And then I'm just gonna do this really lightly because I don't want any lumps. We're just gonna hit it, just light. And I'm gonna do that before I put any eggs in for a reason. Because if you put eggs in and you beat it, so you could take it and just beat. The more you beat with the eggs in, first of all, you're gonna have lumps in the flour probably, which I'm having right here, which you can see. But we're gonna get that off because I'm literally just trying to get the flour lumpless to start. All right, let's get that off. And then we're gonna get that lumpless, okay? And then we're gonna add vanilla, which is going to, I love it when she moves it. Moves it. Go with 1, 2. 2 teaspoons of vanilla for this batch. This batch is gonna serve 4 to 5 people. So for your big pancake eaters. Goodness gracious. What am I doing? I'm peeling the jar off our raw honey. So I'm gonna use raw honey. You can use normal honey, but I use raw, it's a healthier version and good for allergies and whatnot. So I'm also gonna use about 1.5 teaspoons of honey. This is what's gonna get your pancakes to brown. So sugar, like in carrots, sugar in onions is what makes them brown in the pan. All right, so before I put the eggs in, I just wanna hit this one more time. Make sure your lid's on, by the way, you're gonna have a mess. I don't want to Right now I'm just making sure that that raw honey, which is thick, is all beat in there. Then I'm gonna add 6 eggs. Why 6? I'm gonna start with 6 with my 20, ended up being about 24, close to 24 ounces, because 6 eggs has to give you enough. By the way, if you look at this, how do we know our batter's good? I'll show you in just a moment, but we know this is good because look at how runny it is. It needs to be in the consistency of like eggnog out of the carton. Isn't that crazy analogy? But it's true. It's got to be like eggnog when it's poured out of the carton.
That's the consistency, and I'll show you why that's important. So we're going to go 4 eggs here. This is 3. Fancy schmancy it. 4 eggs. And I'm going to go with 2 more because we're going to try to nail this right out of the gate. By the way, this gave me a great excuse to make these pancakes. This is like, right now it's 8:30 on Tuesday night, and I
promised you I'd have these on Tuesday. And my day got crazy, but I'm a man of my word, so I'm doing it. All right, our 6 eggs are in there. Our vanilla, our honey, it's really easy. And I'm just gonna, that's it. I'm just gonna make sure the eggs get whipped just enough. Make sure I'm not splashing batter on me, and I'll show you what this looks like. All right. Okay, guys, we got rice bran oil. Why? The heat point, the flash heat point with this oil is much better. So it works the best for these pancakes. You could use something like coconut oil, but I don't recommend it. Some people don't like the taste of coconut oil. You could use refined, of course, but rice bran actually, this rice bran oil works the best. We've tried many over the years, and this keeps the pancakes from, okay, here's what I'm doing, by the way. I'm getting the oil all over this pan, used for various reasons, but one is, this is the size you want. You'd put it on a griddle, you're gonna have a heck of a time getting your pancake to stop doing something like pouring and rolling all over the pan. So bottom line is, you want to keep it, and so I'll tell you when you flip it. I'm just going to pull the sides a bit. And again, this is the first one, so the pan is literally still just getting hot.
When you start to see the pancake kind of brown on the other side, it's going to be time to flip. This one's super tender, by the way. You can tell. It's got kind of dumpling actually. Consistency is pretty cute. So we're borderline enough egg. That wasn't bad, but you saw a little tear. It feels like we're using a lot of oil, which theoretically might be. But again, it's a healthy oil. It's not a bad deal. And you gotta keep it consistent in the pan. So once you flip it, okay, that's one down. First one's out of the way. You can smooth it from here. Actually, I don't think I really need much oil in there because it's coming there from the first. And just make sure I go around, and here's what it looks like. You can see how consistent that is and tender. Super tender.
So I just added a 7th egg. Why? And I'll show you, because they were starting to tear, which means there's not enough egg in there to hold it together. I just added a little spot of flour, which is literally about probably a, I don't know, an 1/8 of a cup. Not much. It's not ready to flip yet. But they got to hold themselves together. This will be a better pancake. And so that's the part of the consistency that you want to work with, because at this stage of the game, the flexibility, like with different products like milk, or you know, the thickness of it, or what kind of things you're using, so will affect the influence of you know, the consistency of the pancake. All right, gentlemen, that's pretty much it. Here's what it looks like. I just rolled it up. Like, you can just have one thing. You can have butter in it. You could have a nut butter, like peanut butter. You can pour syrup over them. You can have berries in it and just roll it up like a crepe and have at her. Enjoy, my friends. Enjoy. Any questions, don't hesitate. Give me a shout. Have fun with them. Hope your fam loves them. Ciao.